Hi, this is Attila16 and this is another episode of my campaign at Legendary with the Romans. In this case I'll be sieging that place here, which is in North Africa. And actually there's going to be some naval battle action over there, because one of my ally fleet is over there. But most of the action will happen here, I suppose. So I'm sending 2 of my legionnaires to the gates to burn it, and I will support them with 4 group of velites. If you want to see my army, that's pretty much it. Lots of cavalry, lots of legionnaires, and I have many good cohort here. Oh, they're in Tolkien. Okay, so the reason why I'm attacking this side as opposed to other side is that from here I'm able to attack the 3 different flags that I need to capture. So as soon as I will rush through, all the situation will be fairly easy, well, quickly resolved. I can see also my ally, which are Greeks over there, with their troops transport. Okay, the door is burning. There was nobody on the wall, which is rather surprising. Now the thing is that I'm fighting this battle because the auto battle nearly put me in a condition where I will lose the battle. So it's kinda nonsense. Okay, well, let's engage my legion and capture everything in there. That should not be particularly difficult. I probably will have to capture that gate because I believe there is some oil falling on the troops. So that's probably what will take the longest part of the battle. And there doesn't seem to be much defender right now. So I will walk my other legions, which are better in terms of quality, toward the gates, while my initial 2 legion here will simply capture the gate. So rushing in. It's like no problem. It's an oil shower. It's probably what will kill the most of my troops. Okay, well, while this is captured, I will simply rush 1 group of legionnaire for each point. This will also allow me to find out where the enemy armies are, because right now I don't see anybody. There's nobody home, literally.
We have captured the gates.
Okay, I'm rushing in all my troops now. It's very likely that the enemies are on those lateral points there. Ah, finally found somebody. I was starting to think that this city was empty. And that it was a propagandist town, you know, just show off their power, which doesn't really exist. Now these are Egyptian javelin men. The javelin men are probably the strongest unit against legionnaires. They are really effective at killing you because you're too busy killing other stuff usually. Well, since it's a bunch of javelin men, I might as well charge my cavalry in. I should also make sure that there's no other enemies around. Well, my cavalry here will probably slaughter all those Egyptian javelinmen. And I will simply go capture that town over there. There seem to be some enemy reinforcements from the port. I might as well just charge the gate over here. Anyway, the reinforcements from the ships will most likely be javelin men. So cavalry will, the cavalry will be a good unit to just get rid of them. Okay, charge this. I'm just slaughtering everything on the way. Is there any spearmen in there? Nope. So, coming through. Oh yeah, I first of all need to secure that gate before going through. Because otherwise, the oil might kill a few of my cavalrymen. Oh, there seems to be some fighting here, which I was totally not paying attention to. But it doesn't matter, even though my legionnaires were charging the back. It did not really do much. Oh, I have enough Praetorians here. Whoa. This guy has like 8 pilum in the body. That might be a little overkill. Okay, well, I guess now I have captured the gate nearly, or about to. And I'm capturing all the different parts of town. And my ally is coming late to the party. He's unloading his militia. Oh, he does have some uplights. Can actually declare war on him. Nope, I don't think so. Anyway, that was another victory, pretty easy. Let's see how many. Okay, so back on the campaign, I just defeated all the enemies in that town here. So I will switch all these buildings to my cultural stuff. There we go. I will destroy all these because they consume stuff, which I don't want. Same here. There we go. So I'm destroying all the buildings. Now there's a couple of enemies over here, which are not much of an issue globally. Although these here might be. Or did I put my fleet already? Yes. No, they're all the way here. There's probably no way they will reach this region here. Okay, let's go there anyway. Now maybe what I can do here is simply reinstate the legacy, so raise a new legion, like this. I will put it into the town. I will recruit a new legion, raise a couple of mercenaries to defend the place. Forgot to click the IR button. So let's IR button here. And now that should be enough to potentially defeat the enemy here. Well, over here. Nothing to do about this so far. So I guess this turn is over. Ending turn. And I will continue my expansion in Gaul, as well as my expansion in Africa. Now, I'm not attacking north of Italy yet because that's not interesting to split on multiple front, because as a result of splitting on multiple front you end up having a lot of battle to do, and it's best to concentrate your effort on specific areas where you can stabilize the area as quick as possible and then move on, as opposed to being stuck in an endless guerrilla war all over the place. Well, here I actually have a legion which might be ready actually to go fight into North Italy. So I'm not sure if I'll do that actually. Or maybe Greece. I don't know. Now the good news is that here the fleet which was floating around did not attack my town. So I guess I can fire those mercenaries now. There we go. Now I do need to expand because right now I'm starting to make less money because I do have a lot of legions to support. So I'll just go there. So, oh, that's a good army. And they're actually defending the town, which is a new thing. Finally. So that will be the next battle. I'll see you. Hi, this is Attila16 and this is another video of Total War Rome 2 at Legendary. And in this case I will be attacking this village, which is actually well defended by a lot of troops. Oh, interesting texture here. So I will actually attack from this side. It's not because the texture is special, but it's because it's a good side to attack from. Now in this army I do have a lot of javeliner, which I will likely have to rely on. I do have a couple of legionaries, which will likely lead the way, followed by a lot of veteran legionaries, which will follow. And then I have my general and praetorian, which can ultimately follow. And then I have my cavalry, which I'll keep nearby just in case. So let's move in there. Moving the skirmisher first, followed by the legionnaires, which I'll send on the right side here, followed by the veteran legionaries here, as well as first cohort. And then my general will stay nearby. My cavalry will move over there. So if I see an opportunity to flank around, I will. Alright. So I'm getting shot at. There's a lot of enemies here. I will tell that group of elites to stop and start engaging as well. Let's see, that's a pretty big army. That will be interesting. Okay, let's engage those spear warrior with my legionaries. Now, finally engaging this. My cavalry is a little exposed to enemy fire. I will pull them back. They were a good distraction for a while. There's an enemy cavalry here. Well, here my troops are slaughtering the enemy. I will reinforce that side here. My general is under attack, really. He's all the way behind the army. I don't see why they are attacking it. Okay, let's re-engage this. Sometimes your troops just stop like this. Okay, let's get my velites closer so that they can fire their javelin at the enemies. Now the good thing is that the enemies seem to be holding this time. It's probably all thanks to the newest patch I'm trying now. Okay, engaging that legionnaire. Okay, well, there's more enemies over there. But my objective is to go capture that hill. So I will focus on this. Okay, let me redeploy this. Now my legionnaires are advancing forward into that big melee there, making their way to the top of the hill. Now my velites, I will advance them a little more. There we go. And the battle is complete. So end battle. Let's see how well that went. It was a pretty good battle actually. 3,000 killed, 200 lost. But at least it lasted. Okay, so back to the campaign. Some population are unhappy. So we'll destroy their building. This way they will be happier, I suppose. There we go. Libya, they're unhappy in Libya. I will build a temple.
Commander.
And here I'm already building stuff. Here it's already built. I'll build an animal farm. That just sounds weird. Animal farm. And with this legion, I'll make my way up north. How about going there? And I have another legion here, which I will need to bring in as well very soon. Okay, here I'm deploying into normal stance. And I will be heading to Limonum. And that legion right here is refill. Add it on one more turn and it will have all the temple necessary to bring the happiness back into the heart of my newly conquered population. Well, here they seem a little hostile, so I might think about keeping an eye for potential revolt. And now let's just check around with my different legions to see if there's anything I can do. No, I think in this case I'm just waiting for the building to be dismantled and then replaced. How about some auxilia here, 4 velites here, and that will be okay for now. While my fleet, I'll move it all the way here. This way I'll be able to intercept the hostile fleet around the base. There we go. Ending turn. Now I'm just conquering North Africa without much trouble, because it's just about having 2 or 3 legion which are able to conquer everything on their way. My ally actually captured 1 town, which I'm not sure if I should tolerate that. I suppose I will. I won't have much choice about this. Otherwise, might be an issue. I don't necessarily want to go to war against my ally yet, because it's a Greek faction, and I don't necessarily want the Greek faction to enter war with me yet. Okay, well here I'm. Since I destroyed everything, the population is back into happiness level, so they are very happy again. So here I will attack Limonium, and then there we go. So I did conquer Limonium fairly quickly. I will fast move my army nearby, so that I can quickly expand further. While here I will destroy all the buildings. It's pointless to change them to a similar level. And here I'm about recruiting another army. I will reinstate a legacy.
Ready for battle.
And now I will recruit 1 Praetorian, 3 cohort, 2 veteran legionaries, regular legionaries, 4 cavalry, and the rest will be velites. Okay, 1 less cavalry and more velites. There we go. That should be an effective legion. While here I'm converting the population pretty quickly. Okay, I can expand Carthage. I will build an aqueduct. Here I will develop a public forum, which will give me a little money. And I think that's it for now. As you can see here that the population is now happy. So that was really fast in terms of converting the population. While here, I think they might be happy. Well, they're a little unhappy, but it's fine. I don't believe they will revolt anytime soon. Okay, well here that population seem a little more unhappy, so we'll just give them a little more time with my legion. And that army here is being recruited, which means that I will be able to send them to support my advance around the world.
We hunger for battle.
So here I will not attack yet. I will wait to have another legion first. About what can I do here? Stance, ambush. Well, at least they won't see me if I deploy an ambush. Okay, well here I'm not sure if I should wear. No, I will wait. I think I'm fine now. So it's just about waiting some more, and then we will resume the conquest of Africa here, as well as the conquest of Gaul. That's my ally. He's taking a while to think. That's my other ally, I think. He seems to have a very strong navy. And it's a faction which I'm fighting here, I believe. The main problem with having allies is that sometimes they beat you to the conquest of territory. Okay, they plan to revolt here, which means that I should probably do something about it.
At your command.
I guess I will send this legion right away.
To your duties.
I guess suppressing revolt is an effective way to deal with
At ease, men.
developing the experience of your troops.
We still have a good wind. Commander.
Okay, while here, and we'll move
None
to
will escape.
Namnetum.
Ready for orders. None will escape.
And with my other legion, I'm going the other way. While here the population is already happy, so it's a good thing. Just shifting the technology, well, the buildings which are around. And I probably should stop recruiting legion because this is starting to cost me too much.
Commander.
Unless I expend some more,
We hunger for battle.
which might be a good idea right now. Because there's an opening here, so I will declare war on these. Venice.
Power before Rome.
I don't know where their army went, but that may have just made me a good opportunity to attack. Increased in rank.
Ready for battle.
So that's a good start for conquest of the Alps region. Now there's a lot of enemies there though. So that might be... I might have declared war too early here.
At your command.
But we will act like if nothing happened.
Let them
And I will attack Bibrakti. This is very picturesque. There we go. One more province under my control. I will destroy everything once again. There we go. And this faction is about to be wiped out. Now here I'm a little concerned that maybe the enemy armies which are around here might take action. I suppose I should raise a fleet maybe. Let's raise a fleet. I will reinstate the legacy.
It is an honor
There we
to
go.
serve Rome. Ships to port.
Putting him into the port.
Assembling the fleet.
Recruiting one mercenary, just in case. And this is it.
We hunger for battle.
Here I will destroy all the buildings. And I think, oh yeah, I need to go into Africa to continue my expansion there.
Commander.
You know, the population here is stabilized in terms of
Gathering supplies.
public happiness. Well, I guess next turn it will be, for sure.
At your command.
So I will continue my expansion.
Ready for battle. Laying.
There we go. Getting these guys. Capturing the town. Destroying everything. And now I do have that region, which might mean that I could potentially put an edict. But I think I will need to cancel one first. I will increase the happiness of this region if I can.
We hunger for battle.
While here, I will send this legion to stabilize the region here.
At your command.
So there we go.
Ready for battle.
Actually can increase this. Oh, that's some skill from a building which I will destroy anyway, so I better take advantage of it now.
Ready for battle.
Same here, I will do that. Since the building will be destroyed. It's best to upgrade now. This is pretty repetitive. Actually, can I? No, I cannot do it by bunch, sadly. There we go. Okay, now I only have a fleet, which is here. No, it's too far to do anything useful. All I can do maybe is make a blockade of the town here. Actually, I'm too far, sadly, so we'll have to live without it. Okay, ending turn. What is this? Oh, I don't have the entire region here. But Carthage might be a good place to increase tax. Yeah, let's increase the tax rate. Now let's just hope that the enemy, well, the ally army won't capture the town of Paraitonion. And because if they do, that's just annoying. Oh good, they landed here. So they're not attacking here, which is the good news. So far the advance seem to be going well on all front. Now I'm a little concerned about the Veneti faction, which is just north of Italy.
Shall we hag at each other?
Which want peace now, which I will refuse now. But fortunately they did not do anything like attacking me. That would have been very annoying. Okay, building temples.
Ready for battle.
And now let's capture that town over there. It's pretty well defended. Even have catapult and stuff. So that will be interesting. I think I will actually build up some ladder. And I will continue the siege for now. Which might actually lead me... I don't know if I want to fight the enemy outside the walls. Because that might be tricky. I will come back to this later.
Commander.
In the turn, of course. Well, here I just chased an enemy army away. Now we'll capture this. Yeah, capture this, which is Namnetum. Now let's build some temples, an aqueduct. Replace the local technology by my own. Destroy that other technology here. And here I will capture the other province. Decisive victory. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'm capturing that other town. Which I will destroy the building now. Which will finance my troops as well.
Ready for orders.
Can I actually attack this? No, I cannot.
Forgive me, but I cannot.
Okay, I'll go back into the town instead. No, actually I cannot. So I will be outside. And here...
Hunger for battle.
What are these? This is a rebel army. So I have no reason to attack them. And this is a Pictonese army, which will likely attack me. So I will just wait for them. Now I'll just keep this attack for last.
Ready for battle.
While here I will go capture this town, which seemed to be well defended by a lot of Egyptian infantry. I guess I will just encircle them for now. I will come back to this after. While here there's that big army over there which is made of Egyptian troops.
Commander.
I will just wait for them as well. And
At your command.
oh yeah, here I should probably bring my fleet,
That is impossible.
because then I do have
Set up a blockade.
the combo of my two armies,
Rome.
which give me an advantage. Very high, but I will lose enormous amount of troops, so that's probably a battle I should do myself.
Take this settlement.
So that's a couple of battles which I will do myself, starting with this one.
Victory.
There's quite a few enemies, including catapult in there, so that will be interesting to see. And that will be the next episode, so let's do this. You can see the balance of power. The next episode will be exciting, hopefully. Hi, this is Attila16, and this is another episode of my campaign with the Romans at Legendary in Total War Rome 2. And I'll be attacking this city, which has only 1 entry. So this will be a very focused engagement. There's also a huge enemy armies which is coming as reinforcements to the enemy. So I will keep my cavalry around to look all over the place and ready to engage whatever might come toward me. Okay, and so the first thing I'll do is I will engage 2 group of legionnaires, which will burn the door, and after that it will be the same as usual. We'll just rush in and kill everybody inside. Now, depending how quickly the enemy army might come by to me, this might end up into an interesting fight, so I'm just grouping up everybody. And I will also bring my velites to support my legionnaires. Okay, so let's do this. So with my legionnaires, let's go burn the door. And let's move my velites as well. I will also take a look at see if there's any reinforcements around, and I do not see any. So now it's all about rushing through. And ouch. So yeah, I'm being under fire, so I suppose I should probably do something about this.
Advance at speed. Romans ready for duty. LA troops awaiting.
So that was kind of expected because I saw that in the pre-battle, but still, it's kind of annoying to be bombarded. So they seem to have some firing stuff here, and this will likely be a tough fight. Wow, they're really accurate. They're targeting my Praetorian. I think I will just go hide behind the small hut there. Oh, they're coming out. Interesting. While my velites will hopefully reduce the enemy number. Now all this is nice because the enemy is coming out, but this will prevent me from entering quickly into the base. It's time to make as long line as possible. There we go. This way, this will reduce the effectiveness of the enemy at blowing up my troops. I also need to spot any incoming enemy reinforcements. So here my legionnaire are fighting a bunch of slingers which decided to come out. The thing is that in that fort there's a huge army, so that will be a pretty long fight. Those ballista are a little annoying. And sadly there's only one entry, so I have no choice but to fight for that place here. My velites seem effective at keeping the enemy away from the wall so far. Oh, we're having some action here. Equites are being engaged. I'm not sure how come my troops did not spot them earlier. I will engage all my equity in the group. I will also bring my Praetorian. Well, here there's quite the fight for the gate. Oh, there's some Celtic slinger over there. While the enemy cavalry seem to be holding pretty well against my equity, which are not a really good cavalry. But I will go around them. The thing is that the Gauls, their main strength is their cavalry. Oh, it's going here. Well, my legions are starting to be low in number. I think I will pull them back. I don't want to lose them on the campaign map. And I will replace them by two other. If they actually disengage. Said disengage, please. So the cavalry of the enemy reinforcements have been slaughtered completely, which is a good news. And we also know now that they will come from that side if there's any reinforcements. Okay, well here there's a horde of skirmisher which are coming in. I will need to kill them all. I seem to have lost one unit of legionnaires. Wow, my troops are really blind or something. So I have one group of Praetorian which spotted the enemy coming at like 10 meter in front of them. Yeah, we'll bring more legionnaires. Seems that I will have to fight those enemies first. Well, my Praetorians seem to have some difficulty now. I will support them. Yeah, they're really struggling against those spear warrior. Oh, and here I should probably spread out my general because the ballista is proving to be a pain. While here, fight for the gate is not going too well. Yeah, we'll pull back that group. There's no way they can defeat the enemy. And I guess I will turn my attention toward destroying those enemies over here. Oh, there's more enemies over here. Just appear at this last moment. I guess I will just regroup my entire army here, and then I will, well, in this case here, I will try to rout them with my equity. And here I will come and support my general unit. Okay, these are swordsmen. They seem to be holding pretty well against my veteran legionaries of my unit of general bodyguards. So it's clear that the enemy is really confident, just by the way they fought. I guess here I will disengage. Okay, my general unit is starting to worry. I suppose I'm now forced to rely on the boost of my units. Okay. They're shooting rocks at us. That's not practical. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good fight. I just need to ensure that those Celtic warrior never comes back again. Okay, now let's check what's the situation of my troops now. It seems that I did lose quite a bit of troops here. But let's hope that the enemy did lose even more. And now they're bombarding me. I guess what I'll do now is I will regroup my troops into a big line. Yeah, those ballists are insanely accurate. This is kind of ridiculous. My velites are now out of ammo. Well, I think what I'll do is I will pull back. This battle is not going in my favor. So I will simply remove my troops. Save what must be saved. And finish off those good enemy units over here. With my cavalry. To make sure that they will never come back. Anyway, my situation in this area will improve as soon as I will get another legion. This will help me to take that town. But I'm very satisfied that the AI actually fought well this time. Because to be honest, before it was quite a mess. Okay, let's order the global withdrawal. And speed it up. So what I'm doing now is I'm just pulling back, and my aim will be to simply preserve my legions. Then I will reform more legions, and I'll come back later, because this fort has been rather challenging to take so far. And that fight on the side was totally unexpected in terms of timing, because they came, well, they essentially appeared toward my troops at the last moment. So veteran legionaries, which are really tired now. First cohort, everybody's tired, but we're pulling back. So I think that was a very nice defeat. There's nothing like a deserved defeat. I like this. Because to be honest, before this patch, the AI was terrible. And finally I'm defeated in a good way. And also the pace is much better. So that's very good. Veteran legionaries. Now the good news is that most of my troops which were preserved are my elite troops, so they will have gained some experience, hopefully, and I will be able to use them again to attack this town. So it's not over yet. So let's go back to the campaign and see what happened over there. Okay, so back to the campaign. So I just had a decisive defeat, which I disagree with the term, but I certainly did lose quite a few troops there. If you look at it, I did lose a group of Praetorian, a group of Legionnaire, Equite, some Velite, and more Equite, and more Legionnaires. If we look at what they lost, they did not lose much units. But I killed 1,800 and I lost 1,600. So that was a pretty good battle.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
So I will simply pull back, reform my rank, and attack again.
Hunger for battle.
So let's, well, first of all, let's check if I can recruit anything here. I don't believe I can. So I will move back to Italy, and I will recruit more troops. I also have this legion here, which is being raised. I think I will move it closer. And it's made of many good units. So I think I will merge them as soon as possible with this defeated legion here. And with those reinforcements, we should be fine for continuing the fight.
We hunger for battle.
So all my loss were largely replaced.
Ready for
Now I will need to adjust perhaps my troops for maybe more of a siege kind of fight, which they were clearly not prepared now. They were not prepared for that.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, well here I think I had a siege here to do.
To battle!
And let's see if we attack this. Okay, yeah. I will do this battle. This will be the next one. It will be a pretty big battle. Because look at this army. It's huge. And that will be the next episode. So I'll see you there. Hi, this is Attila16 and this is another episode of my campaign at Legendary. And this is a fight in Northern Africa. So I will have to defeat what's appear to be kind of an Egyptian army. So we'll see how it goes. And this legion has some really good troops normally, so it should go well. But we will see about this. So I'm putting my legionnaires in front, followed by my veteran legionaries and first cohort. And then I will deploy my cavalry nearby. And I will deploy my velites forward here. There we go. Like this. To open the path. And now we're set. So, rushing in.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Not sure where they are approaching from though. Oh, behind me. How convenient. I'm not sure if I should take care of the reinforcements or if I should simply take care of the town. Let's see. I guess perhaps I should take care of the reinforcements first. So, shifting focus. Just shifting my formation essentially.
Ready and waiting.
And now let's get rid of those cavalry here, which are likely the enemy general. So I will move my equity on the side here. So the thing is that by getting rid of the enemy reinforcements like this, I will hopefully be able to destroy the enemy army, and they won't come and bother me after. So I'm killing the enemy general. Well, here I'm charging their camel in the back. I'm a little concerned by all the infantry, spearmen infantry, which is over there. But I suppose that getting the camel units here into a sandwich will be a good move. Okay, they seem to be routed. I guess I should probably keep an eye on the town. And I will pull back my cavalry. So pulling back the cavalry, regrouping elsewhere. While my velite will now engage the enemy here, and I will also move my legion forward. And I'll charge them. These are Egyptian infantry, I think. Egyptian pikemen. They are followed by a couple of Egyptian infantry. Here my velites are deployed all wrong. So let's attack. What are these? Egyptian infantry. I will order those other legions to sneak around. Well, not sneak around, but flank around. There's a lot of missile infantry over there. I will move my cavalry to avoid that small bunch of Egyptian infantry, and then I will order all my cavalry to charge into those skirmishers. Now there's a couple of camel here, which I will hopefully reduce the number with my legionnaires. While here, I'll be fighting quite a bit of slingers, but I do have my cavalry, which will likely rout most of them very quickly. There's more slinger here, and how about slinger there? Okay, well, most of the enemy army is now completely routed. So it's time to reorganize and focus back on the town. So I will regroup my troops to attack the town. I will just make sure to eliminate as many Egyptian infantry as possible. I did lose quite a few velites here. Speeding up the time, that's why you have no sound now, other than the music. Now we can see perhaps the result. A lot of Egyptian have been eliminated here. Yeah. Well, they were not Egyptian, but they were Egyptian type infantry, I suppose. I will redeploy my cavalry over here, so this way they'll be keeping a few enemy levies busy and waiting. I'm just checking the stamina of my troops, which seem okay. So I will start making my way to the central part of the town. With my different group of legionnaires. I probably will ask my veteran to walk, as my legionnaires, which are not as good, but they're good enough, will reduce the enemy number, hopefully. Now they're just destroying all the tent. And now let's engage this. So with my legionnaire, I'm now charging into the enemy lines under quite a bit of fire, literally. And it's nice how the AI just deploy a line of spearmen to slow you down. What's less nice is how the spearmen just run away when the time of engaging me happen. All right. I guess here I will dispatch my Praetorian to get rid of the enemy general, while my veteran legionaries will just make their way to the town. Okay, there we will go for this. The Praetorian are engaging. General unit is just made of spearmen, so that's not much of an issue. And a couple of my legionaries also engage on the side very quickly. And now most of the enemy army is routed. I don't think there's much of them remaining anywhere. And there we go. That's okay, back to the campaign. I just destroyed this army and captured the town, as well as seriously reducing a nearby enemy army, which wasn't necessarily allied with the town I'm capturing, but it's good news that that army has been reduced as well. Okay, here I can actually increase the either armor or sword of my troops. Not sure which one that is. It's level 1 armor, level 1 weapon, so that's good enough. Okay, there we go. Now everybody's upgraded. And now perhaps a sea battle could be fun. I cannot recruit anything here. How about mercenaries? I can recruit 1 unit of mercenary. Now, is that the army I reduced here? No, that's not. Okay, well, let's see the status of everything around here. I will just cycle around the province. For example, here I need to destroy all this or replace it. Turning this to temple, making a farm. Actually, here I should probably simply do a farm. Okay, there we go. What about the public happiness around here? It's in good condition. The people are happy, so that's good.
It is an honor.
Okay, here I will recruit a mercenary unit, and I will actually attack this fleet over there. And that will be a very interesting battle, because look at the amount of enemy ships. But my goal here is mostly to see how effective my fleet will be. and that will be the next sea battle and next episode, so I'll see you there. Hi, this is Attila16, and this is another episode of my campaign at Legendary with the Romans. In this case, I'm about to fight one pretty epic battle, at least in terms of sea battle. And the enemy are very numerous, but I have better ships, and we'll see if that does do any difference at all. I also have some artillery, which will be useful, hopefully. And then I have one unit of mercenaries, which I can afford to lose, I suppose. Also seem to have a different technology as me. And I have a lot of velites, which are able to throw flaming javelin, which will be very useful, I suppose. So let's start this battle. And I think what I'll do first, I must say I'm pretty bad at sea battle. I really don't I did not do much research when it comes to learn how to play sea battles. And I must say this game is kind of different from Shogun or Empire, so it's very different. Okay, I have an assault ship. Oh, that's my general. I should not expose him yet. Although it's very good. Now you can see that there's a significant amount of enemies around. This will be a pretty epic battle. At least I have good reason to believe so. Okay, and here, now that they are close to me, I will turn and I will engage them. I have velites, which will hopefully put in fire all those enemy ships. And they're also ramming me now. The enemy, that is. So now I'm just putting the enemy in fire. About the flaming. Now the thing is that in this game I find that the crew dies so quickly. It's kind of crazy. Okay, just turning away. I seem to have managed to destroy at least one ship. Okay, well there are currently well, they briefly attacked one of my ship. Well, here my catapult ships are hopefully killing many enemies. I just need to make a good distraction for those catapult and ballista to actually destroy everything. Yeah, I'm not sure my technology is good enough to make much of a difference in that kind of fight. So I think my fleet is going bye-bye. Yeah, especially since they're just ramming each other. I guess now I just need to ram those enemy ships. It's the only solution. Yeah, I guess artillery ships are not that good. Let's see who will win this. No, apparently it's me. Okay, now I will target other stuff. Now it's all about ramming everything with my big ship here. How about moving? Moving is good. Well, I guess I will target this one because he's boarding my other ship. So I'm using my super big ship What is he doing? I said ram. Ah, damn it. Traffic jam. Oh, that's good. I'm ramming stuff without even touching. Nothing is wrong with that. There we go. I understand now. It's not complicated. Although there's a lot of javelin going on me. That's bad. Dangerous. I guess perhaps I should run. Yeah, anywhere my fleet is routed. No, they destroyed my fleet. Well, that was the risk. I did lose more though. But anyway, let's go back to the campaign. Okay, so back to the campaign. I did lose quite a few ships here, which was a really bad engagement, but hey, it's interesting to have some sea battles sometimes. But I think into those antiquity battle, it's all about number more than quality of ships apparently. Because my catapult and ballista, well, they did kill a few. It wasn't enough to win the battle, so we'll have to find another way to conquer the sea there. And now let's go. Let's see, what else can I do?
Commander.
Here I will wait the potential attack from those rebels.
Ready for battle.
Here I'm waiting for these rebels as well.
It is an honor to
Here I have a legion. Oh, that's nice. It will help me at attacking Venice. So I'm heading there. Oh, there's an enemy fleet here. I guess I will land earlier. I will go on foot, not foot.
Ready for orders.
Here I will. There's a lot of mercenaries which are available. But that's mercenaries are not a particularly good way to make an army. So I will simply bring this army closer, like this. And now I think that's it for now. Well, I'm already nearly in Egypt. That probably explains all the Egyptian type armies. I did not realize it went that fast. Okay, and while we're here I'm building up a fleet. Here this legion has been nearly restored to its former power. That's why you need two legions. One which is all about recruiting troops. Now the fact that I'm leaving this province unprotected might actually attract an enemy army, which will be a good thing if they were to take back this region. Because this way it will divide their force, and that will allow me to also potentially wipe out one of their army, making it much easier to capture Midland. So that will be better. Massilia, that's my ally, I believe. I should probably tell them to attack my enemies here. If they were to take a few provinces, that will be useful. Okay, as I said, they decided to attack Italy. Oh, but they did not attack where I wanted. So they decided to attack directly Italy. But that's still a way to divide their troops, I suppose. Oh, they attacked the boat way. That's good. Or not really, actually. I don't know. But one thing is sure is I will go capture those towns back from them. I only have one legion to do so at the moment. Oh, I'm having a triumph despite some setback. Okay, let's destroy this army here. There we go. Now moving there. Let's attack this. I will attack this again. This way I'll be able to wipe out the faction, hopefully. I don't know if they have any more armies around.
Ready for orders.
And I will go... Actually, I should not go back into town. Or I guess I will. Now the Pictonese seem to be sneaking around.
Ready for battle.
I suppose I will have to pursue them.
To victory!
So here I will build temples. Change the technology. There we go. Like this. Like this. I want to quickly transform this into good Roman citizen.
Commander.
Here they did not attack me, which was unfortunate. And here I will go and take back this town, which they just took from me.
For Rome.
Okay, that will be a challenging battle. They have a lot of Celtic warrior, which seem to be a pain, Levy. They also have some Celtic ballista, which are pain. And that will be the next episode. Hi, this is Attila16, and this is another episode of my campaign at Legendary in Rome 2 Total War. Okay, so in this case, I'm fighting in Italy, which is a welcome change. I'm attacking a pretty big Gaul army, which took that town, and I will need to take it back from them. Now, this army I have right now was defeated earlier while attacking those Gauls, and it's probably because of the enemy catapult, which did inflict a lot of damage to my legions. In this case, actually it's ballista. In this case, I will fight again those ballista, but there's no wall to prevent me from destroying them, so that's a very good thing. And also, now knowing that the ballista have such an amazing accuracy, I now will take measure to avoid losing too many legionnaires. So let's get on with this. Attacking the town now. I will move my equites on the hills where they will have a good angle on the town, and we'll be able to see what's in there. I can see those huge ballista. Now these damn thing killed a lot of my legionnaires. So that was a bit of a setback for me. And now I get my vengeance. They invaded Italy, and that will allow me to destroy, hopefully, their ballista.
Brave Romans to a man.
Okay, so what I'll do is I will charge those infantry in there.
Yours to command.
I will use my Velites flaming javelin here.
Proud Romans all. Advance at speed. Many troops awaiting orders.
I know the fact that I'm that close to them is probably playing in my favor.
Many infantry.
I just will move my general closer. Now, there's a lot of enemy missile infantry in there, so I'm chasing them down. And now it's all about moving forward. I guess here I will use the Wimp, which might increase the effectiveness of my legionnaires. That's good. Here I have a couple of legionnaires which are flanking around. I had not noticed that I ordered this. Actually, I knew that they will likely do that, but it's not necessarily my wish. It's more like my negligence for the most part. Okay, with the equity I will engage those skirmisher in the back. Oh, and actually here they decided to go the other way, instead of perhaps coming through.
enemy general is dead.
Well, that's useful.
Equites!
You will hear the group of skirmisher is being decimated. So I will use my equity and charge in the back of that army here as well as here. So this way they will have to fight on two sides. Here I will renew my order for my legionnaires to move forward.
Battle is turning in our favor.
And here I will use the wimp. Actually here I wanted my cavalry to engage in the back, but they decided to cower out and engage in the front instead. I will order them away from the zone, but the cavalry in this is really good at not answering your orders. So that seemed pretty chaotic here. Let's see. So I guess once again it's all about the Legion cutting through the enemy. The cavalry being largely incapable of achieving anything. And hopefully those ballista will be gone for good. Because attacking a town which has ballista is quite a pain. While here the fight is still going on. Or the execution is still going on, I should say. And I think now the battle is over because everybody is routing. Let's just let my legionnaires kill a few more. Just that group here, which is quite numerous. Wow, this guy is really motivated. Yeah. How about killing stuff? No. Just... he's a peaceful warrior. It's a long walk or something. I ordered my legionnaire to chase them down, but nope. The order did not go through. Okay, well, I guess that's enough for now. Let's go back to the campaign now. Quit battle. Okay, so back to the campaign. I just defeated an army which dared attack Roman land. The good news is that this opened the path to invading their territory. While here, I should probably pull back this legion. No, actually not there. Or maybe there, yeah. I will make a fort. I will recruit mercenaries. Or maybe not that many. I will live without the cavalry ones, and I will also recruit some legionaries here. Well, here the people are unhappy, but they should be happy because I free them from barbarian occupation. Or maybe they tasted the freedom of barbarians. That might be it. Here I won't go into their land yet because I want first of all to switch to
ready for orders.
The standard stance.
Ready for battle.
And here we'll try to chase those barbarians which are invading my territory now. And now let's see my different legions. Okay, this one is defending. This one is in Africa, it will defend the place.
Commander.
Same here. And this one is about to come reinforce the front. And this one It's making its way to reinforce the garrison here,
March. You have further orders?
like this. And I think I can actually end the turn. There's some unhappy population here, but they're no longer under my control. The barbarian took it back. Okay, ending the turn. Oh yeah, I lost a good portion of my fleet there. It was a pretty hopeless battle, but I just wanted to give it a try. Just to see if I had any chance of destroying such a large enemy fleet with quality ships, but apparently no chance at all. Knossos seem to be actually really strong, to become strong as a faction. They are my ally. Now it's all a question of beating them to conquering the place. Pictonese. Oh, they're just attacking my garrison here. And I will not fight that. This is pointless. I can only hope that they will defend the place here, so I'll be able to attack them. Oh, an agent. In most cases, agent don't seem to do much of anything. Okay, am I in terrain, grassland? Normally I should be entrenched in this. So I will do this battle. If I'm not entrenched, that might be ridiculous, but we'll see there. So that might be the next episode, or if the battle is not interesting, I will just give up. Hi, this is Attila16, and this is another battle with the Romans. And this time I'm actually it's not against the Romans, but it's against a bunch of Gauls which are invading my territory, and they outnumber me enormously a lot against me, which is enormously few. So that should be most interesting. I also have ballista, which might be a bit of an issue for me, but that might be a good opportunity to destroy them.
Defenders. More than that, our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed.
Yeah, well, I wonder how they can be ashamed of this. It's literally standing against a horde of enemies. And the troops I have are Italian spearmen, not even legionnaires.
Enemies tend to do that.
Really? Okay, enemy skirmisher incoming. Those ballists are really absurdly big. I'm really amazed that they're able to move them. Must be light wood, you know. Okay, what I'll do now is I'll try to destroy those skirmisher. It's a good target of opportunity. But if they flee, that will make it difficult. So I might actually try to attract the enemy army elsewhere. Holy cow. Yeah, ballista, really. I think I'll go for deer hunting here. That might be more exciting. Okay, so what I'll try to do is I will try to attract the enemy army elsewhere, or make them focus on this unit. And then I will try to sneak around one of my unit and go destroy those ballista. Even if I lose the battle, it doesn't matter. So here I will charge the enemy general. While here I will charge the enemy ballista. And with my general, I will support my troops. Come on, spearmen, keep running. So, charging the enemy general with my spearmen.
Our general is under attack.
Sadly, the enemy general seem smart enough. So I'll be fighting their Celtic warrior for now. Keep running. Well, maybe regroup a little.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
My men where? Oh. Come on, Legionnaire, kill those big guys. Oh, these are veteran legionaries. While here, my old point is to go destroy those ballista. Here, I wonder how well it's going. Second win, battle grid. Sure, what's that? I just want to destroy those ballista. Well, this seems to be lasting. Come on, General, do your duty. That's a bit of a problem here. Come on, will you really be defeated by a bunch of ballista crew?
Our general has fallen.
Well, at least he fought well. This is still a pretty good fight going on. The enemy levies are wavering.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Everybody is leaving my poor legionnaires to die. That's rather original. You have my legionnaires which decided, oh well, it's enough, and the enemy as well. So those. Okay, so back to the campaign. So just lost this battle. I lost my general, but my Italian mercenaries did survive apparently. But they won't for long, so I'll just let them die now. And this is the end of this army. Oh well. It would have been better if they had built the fort faster.
Between friends, the gift of gold is often taken.
I won't pay you. Okay, well here, well this is town defense, and I might be able to win this. I'm not sure though. So let's go for this as the next episode. I'll see you there.